And I would draw a distinction, Barr, between extracting someone in an in extremis condition or circumstance versus going out and collecting up large numbers of American citizens.
Do you have the capability to go out and collect Americans?
We don't have the capability to go out and collect up large numbers of people.
Joining me now, Republican Congressman Mark Green sits on the Armed Services and Foreign Affairs Committee. He's also a West Point graduate who served as a flight surgeon in both Iraq and Afghanistan with U.S. Special Forces and has been to both of these battlefields, clearly. Good to see a congressman, as always. Not to quote the Marines to a soldier, but they have a term, FUBAR. Does that apply here?
Yeah, I would suggest that it does. Leland, thanks for having me on the show. I mean, the words from the secretary there are appalling, and every American should be disgusted at that. The idea that we're going to leave Americans stranded. You know, we lived by the code, leave no man behind, leave no person behind. And I served with Lloyd Austin in the 82nd Airborne Division. When he was a battalion commander, I was a rifle company commander in a sister battalion. He knows the code, and they better get their act together and get those Americans out of there.
This is what President Biden had to say in an interview. We don't know what came first, the press conference or the interview. They may have been having it at the same time, but this is President Biden on the issue of Americans being left behind. Take a listen.
We'll determine at the time who's left.
And
if there are American forces, if there's American citizens left, we're going to stay till we get them all out.
Give me a second. Now we're going to listen to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Milley. Here you go.
Those words suggest very clearly in the military realm, you would go get people.
Well, that would be a policy decision, and if directed, we have capabilities that can execute whatever we're directed.
Politicians make policy decisions. Did you hear enough of a Sherman-esque statement from President Biden in that soundbite?
Well, what I heard was we're going to get them. We'll stay long enough to get them. But then you listen to the soldiers and the leadership of the Department of Defense basically saying, you know, we don't have the capability. You hear the general saying, well, that's a policy decision. And that's him basically saying, I'm waiting on the president to give me the order. So, Mr. President, give the order. Let's go get every American. It's appalling that there's even a suggestion we wouldn't.
It's sort of this bizarre situation where the United States has 6,000 soldiers at Kabul airport. They're not really guests of the Taliban, but they're vastly outnumbered and they're surrounded. That's a pretty impossible situation for our troops to be in, isn't it?
I mean, it is, but what's unfortunate, and again, this is just a reflective of the terrible planning that was done to get this withdrawal done, they're collapsed into one perimeter. I mean, why didn't we keep Bagram open and have 2 locations that we could fly people out of and spread the Taliban enemy thin? You know, I mean, this isn't a question that should even be asked. These are Americans, thousands of them, stranded outside a perimeter. Go get them. Get them there. And I don't care about the deal made with the Taliban. Let's get Americans home.
And well, certainly the Taliban's already broken their deal, which comes as a complete surprise to all of us.
Absolutely.
This was from the Wall Street Journal. Credit where credit's due to Bill McGurn for writing this. Afghanistan reveals all the president's weaknesses. Biden says Kabul isn't another Saigon. It may be more similar to Tehran in 1979. So far, the Taliban hasn't made any explicit demands to let those 10,000 Americans out. But for lack of a better term, the Taliban seems to have the president between a rock and a hard spot, doesn't he?
Well, there's no doubt that they have the leverage. I mean, they have our forces surrounded, essentially, in a single perimeter. It's the only pathway in and out of the country. They basically collapsed the country within just a few days. Their capability is far beyond what I think we believed it was. That issue has to be researched and oversighted. But yeah, I mean, they have all the leverage. And this notion that there somehow is a Taliban 2.0 that, you know, UNICEF reported they killed 27 children brutally in the attack to take, you know, the country. So these are horrible people. They're sadistic. They exist by this ideology that abuses, rapes women. Making a deal with them to protect Americans is absurd. It's shameful.
Well, we made it. Now we'll have to live with it and see how it goes. And your former colleagues in uniform are going to have to live by it, or at least try to deal with the consequences of it. Congressman, good to see you, sir.
Thanks, Leland. Have a good day.